Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I represent for the Jaguars. No, I'm a fighter, yeah, I stand tall. I carry this weight on my shoulders, never a folder. I'm always gon' ball. Instead of it's time for the red, and I'm about to clock in, go and then never count me out. I'ma always make it like a legislator. This is dedication, that's why mama made me up. I rise from the pavement, but that's just since I was a baby, walking in greatness, no patience. I take life by the neck and I break it like generation, no curses. Yeah, I live in my purpose, got my eye on the prize, observing. Should've stuck, I'ma leave me close curtains. Yeah, who I do it for? I said I do it for the nation. Yeah.
The Jaguars win! What a contest!
Scream out what's happening to get the bus until it run out. All this behind on like what they got, it ain't no fun out. 762 big as hell, a knocking lungs out.
It's one of the newest Jaguars around this campus. Josiah Scott, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling pretty good tonight. It's a really good night to come out and see some basketball. We got a really hot match set for you all, so stay tuned for this one. This is going to be good.
Speaking of a good match, man, you ready to talk about it?
I am ready. Let's get it going.
Let's go. So it is CCAC action tonight, and these games are definitely going to count towards the CCAC record and the playoff standing, so we got to get a win here tonight. Also, it's a rivalry game, so that means it's rivalry night. The Jaguars, the Lady Jaguars took care of business earlier tonight, but let's see what these men can do.
Yeah, first we need to look at the two campuses. One is suburban, one is urban. Roosevelt and Governor State, they're a lot alike. Same demographics, same personality, same offerings. And on top of that, you must commend Roosevelt because their fans love to travel and follow them around. You gotta commend that dedication. Sometimes it seems like an away game for the Jaguars due to the amount of Roosevelt fans that come out.
Yeah, and if we're looking at these two teams, the men's basketball team is the one that started the rivalry with the Lakers of Roosevelt University.
Yep, that is correct. Roosevelt was the OG. The Jaguars joined the CCAC and became a loud noise because of their presence. And some of the GSU success was at the mercy of Roosevelt. Who can forget the Jaguars' second year in the league, CCAC championship, GSU top seed, Roosevelt was second seed. The winner got to go to the NAIA Nationals. The place was rocking, green and white. Roosevelt fans all around, man. Ooh, the fans bust down around here, but GSU got the win with that one. And with that, Roosevelt became an arch rival for us.
So we talked about the rivalry, but tell me, this season, the two teams that are going to meet out on the floor here tonight, how do these two teams match up?
So far right now, the Jaguars overall are 3-5 with a CCAC record of 1-0. Last night, Tuesday, their first taste of the CCAC action, they beat Trinity Christian 81-72. So pretty strong win right there. Roosevelt, on the other hand, coming out strong with a 7-1 overall, and CCAC record was 1-0. So both teams are 1-0, and we're going to look to see who comes out 1-1, and hopefully the Jaguars come out 2-0.
All right, well, let's try to give our team the advantage so we can hit them with the keys to the game for victory here tonight. You ready to do this?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready to get it going.
All right, key number one for the Jaguars is defense.
So as much as Roosevelt is 7-1, they're only 2% shooting better than the Jaguars. If the Jaguars' defense can rebound, battle, and contest the Lakers' shots, the Jaguars can come out with the victory.
All right, key number two for the Jaguars, ball control.
The Lakers lead the league in steals. The Jaguars will need to be careful. And my guess, taking the Lakers' shooting percentage into consideration, Roosevelt gains 10 to 12 points off of steals a game.
All right, and key number three is track shoes.
Yeah, the Lakers are known for turning their games into a race. They never slow down. And I have a feeling Coach D. Brown will keep that same energy.
All right, and speaking of energy, Phil Smith is ready to put some energy in this room right now, so let's send it to him and let him do what he does best.
And now the starting lineups. First for the Lakers of Roosevelt University. A junior from Starkville, Mississippi, number 2, Forte Prater. From Chicago, number 3, Maurice Commander. At 6'5", a graduate student from Chicago, number 4, Malcolm Townsill. From Chicago, a sophomore guard, number 22, Julio Montez II. And round out the lineup, 6'7", grad student from St. Charles, Illinois, number 23, Cody Mitchell. The head coach is D. Brown in his second season. Associate head coach, Trey Leslie. Assistant coach, Garrett Hill. Now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Governor State University Jaguars. From Chicago, number 1, a senior, LaShawn Gibbs. The captain from Chicago, a senior, number 12, Kyle Jackson. A junior from Chicago, number 22, Yemi Ilotilo. The point guard at 5'10", number 24, J.J. Johnson. And round out the lineup from HF, a freshman at 6'6", number 32, Vincent Davis. The head coach in his 9th season is Tony Bates, associate head coach, Aubrey V. Valoy. Assistant coaches, Brandon Moore, Sterling Big Shot Fields, and Adam Deadeye Taylor. Your officials are Reed Burrell, Rob Kruger, and Jason Robinson. Welcome to Governor State University. You are at the ARC.
All right, and there you have it. You got your starting lineups. You got your keys to the game. You got everything you need. Hopefully you got some popcorn at home. We got something here in the ARC. But it's time to play some basketball. Joe, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Always good to see some rivalry action here. And obviously, if the Jaguars can remember the keys to the game, they can unlock the door to victory in this one. But it all starts with the jump ball, and it continues on going on.
All right, and if I'm looking at the body language of both teams, I feel like we in for a good one. Both teams are like they mean business, and we could actually see some really hotly contested basketball here tonight, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Gonna be hot from second one. And he lets the jump ball
Jaguars win the tip very easily. Not even contested for Vincent Davis there.
Yeah, very interesting. Maybe that having that confidence in your defense is very interesting. Like you said, the steals is a factor.
Kyle Jackson no good on his first shot attempt.
Really around the world hook shot right there. Try and get this one started.
Montez hands off to Mitchell. Mitchell hands off to Commander. He takes the 2, knocks it down easy.
Really good stuff right there in the mid-paint.
Jeremiah Johnson bringing it up. Yemi with the screen. Yemi for 3. No good.
Definitely trying to start chipping away, especially don't let this get too far out of balance right now. They haven't started picking up the pace just yet. So going to be very interesting to see how this one goes.
Lakers looking for a bucket inside. No good on that one. They get a second look at it, and that one is good for Cody Mitchell.
Definitely towering over all of the Jaguars right there.
J.J. Johnson with it for the Jaguars. Hands off to Yemi. Yemi gives it to Gist. Gist back to Yemi.
Whoa.
Wild shot, but I think he was looking for some contact that he never got.
Yeah, it looked like he threw a curveball right there at the rim. Almost went in, though. Those need to start following.
Jaguars left the shooter. They have to gamble. No good. And Kyle Jackson, the captain, pulls down the rebound.
Gotta love the pace that Kyle Jackson continuously plays at.
Yeah, I always feel like he's one of the engines that really gets this team to go. Vincent Davis rolls off the screen. Can't quite control it. Now, got to be careful over there. They bringing them babies in here.
Oh, yeah. And them cheerleaders got to be careful, too. They have Jaguars, but not the numbers on them.
Yeah. Not quite the Jaguars we're looking for to be catching the basketball.
Right.
Jaguars do maintain possession, though. And that's a 5-second violation.
A little bit of nervous tension for the Jaguars right now. They're trying to get off that donut off the screen.
Yeah, I feel like the Jaguars are trying to make sure they stick to the game plan, but in a situation like that, you kind of just got to take what the defense gives you.
All right, right. Having sort of like a flowy game plan to where you need to adapt to certain situations.
Yes, sir. Lakers moving around the perimeter.
And as you said, the ball movement is really going around.
And then stop right there with Forte Prater. He gets the two-pointer to go. Sean Gist directing traffic up top.
Jaguars really looking for a point right here.
Yeah, they have yet to score. They need something. Kyle Jackson corrals the wild pass. He gets the two to go.
Good stuff, cutting in quarters right there.
Prater pushing. Kick out. Three-pointer no good right there for Commander.
Good rebound right there. Jimmy being alert right there.
Sean Gist in the corner. No good.
A little too much right there. Kind of felt like he probably had press for time because the defender was in his face.
Jaguars fell asleep on the pick and roll right there, and Malcolm Townsend gets the two-pointer, and we got a timeout courtesy of the Lakers. We're going to take a break in the broadcast, and we'll be back. Score right now is 2 for the Jaguars, 8 for the Lakers. Don't go far. We are in the arc. And we are back. J.J. Johnson bringing it up for the Jaguars. He takes a step back. Three, no good. Lakers headed back the other way.
Man, that beautiful cross up. Wasn't able to finish it, though. Now it's his turn to start defending.
Takes the pass there. Takes the possession in his own hands. J.J. Johnson with the steal.
Really good job right there. Defense is starting to try and lock it up in the middle.
And a very risky pass for Johnson right there turns into a turnover. No good on that one. Vincent Davis corrals the board. Hands off to Yemi in traffic. And that shot gets turned away.
Trying to handle business himself a little bit. Defender had a good beat on it.
Yes, he did. Hopefully the Jaguars can get some energy from this crowd. It's a very packed house right now.
Very packed house. They'll be loud and proud.
Vincent Davis from outside. He knocks it down. It's a long two. Coach Bates wanted the 3, but not quite.
Yeah. Longest 2 you can get right there. Vincent Davis is always pretty consistent when it comes to getting some buckets in.
Oh, my God. And that was just way too easy for Forte Prater. He's a real shifty player. He changed direction real quickly.
Yeah, he had a wide open lane right there. You saw his eyes. He said, had a cakewalk for it. Not a cakewalk for Dancer right here, though.
Jaguars snuck in some substitutions here. As the outside shot is good from Maurice Commander. Sean Dantzler out there with Jalen Levy, Nick McCosh, Vincent Davis, and DeLon Zillicoffer White. Davis gets roughed up on the drive just a bit.
All right.
See Coach Bates just getting in the thick of it. Having a quick conversation with the referees and his players. Telling everybody to get in the game right now.
Coach Bates definitely is one to sub out everybody whenever something's not working.
Got to, man. You got a foul here on the floor. Vincent Davis gets clobbered on the entry pass.
Having to send out fresh legs like that every single time to try and refresh a new game plan. Think about it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a risky thing if you got anybody in rhythm, though. You got a held ball here on the floor. Lakers take possession here. The next one will go to the Jaguars, presumably. And Lakers take possession.
Yeah, it seems like the Lakers, as of right now, they're taking their time when getting into it. And as you've seen when Prater and Commander were hitting their drives as of right there, good defense by the Jaguars.
It was great defense, but you got to end that sentence with the period, which is that rebound. And they got it right there. Oh, Levy gets called for the travel, left his feet before he made that pass.
Yeah, tried to hit him with the plot twist right there. Got caught up right there in the mix.
And the Lakers looking to push their lead to double digits over the Jaguars here. Still very early in this game.
Yeah, Montez, a little bit of pinball action right there. Off of you, off of me, and then into Dantzler. So now it's going to be Jaguars ball.
Dantzler on the drive, he gets whacked. Tough kid pops right back up.
Like it never even happened.
Hard to keep him down. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay here before we get a chance to see the free throw. And we are just going to go straight to the free throw.
Replay the live play.
First free throw, no good for LaShawn Dantzler, but he does get 2. Kari Graham checking in for the Jaguars. Giving Vincent Davis a rest.
Pin drop in this stadium. He's able to find it with the quietness.
Here's the second. Lakers bringing it up.
You got Maurice Commander out there commanding the offense into what he wants to see.
The Jaguars got to give up some more resistance on defense. They letting them get to wherever they want to go. The rebounds are not falling our way.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying so hard to protect the drive that they're leaving people outside the three-point line open.
Just with it, hands off to Levy. Oh, man.
Scary interaction right there.
Very much so. And in a game like this, referees have definitely got to make themselves a part of this one to make sure everybody's being able to play safely. Take a look at the replay here. Gonna swing it back to Levy, and he's just about thrown to the floor.
Yeah, something very similar like that happened in the girls. But unfortunately, it resulted in an injury. Wanted to make sure everyone's as safe as possible.
Got to make sure we're being as safe as possible. Nick McCosh with it in the post. He's met with a double team. Dantzler cleaning up the mess. And just a little flex on him afterwards.
Yeah, he can get up there. Being able to put it through for his team and have his team, Nick McCash's back. That's what you want as a Jaguar. It seems like the Jaguars right now are trying to push it, keep them outside the paint as much as possible, too.
Bakari Graham corrals the rebound. Nick McCosh, no good on his two. Lakers with the rebound, pushing back the other way.
Oh, Jackson coming through.
Yeah, Lakers really moving it around. Good ball movement for them.
Not able to finish it, though.
White with the ball. Levy from the corner. No good, can't finish.
That's got to be the most frustrating one. It looks like it's there, and it just pops out.
It's just in and right back out.
Like, kind of like how you're searching for a Skittle in the bag, and it's out.
Exactly. Real tough, man. I think the Jaguars got to find a way to ramp it up here, man, but I feel like a quick observation to let you know, like the Lakers are coming here ready to handle business. The entire coaching staff is wearing black Air Force Ones right now.
Yeah, that is something to behold of right there. They mean business.
You never want to mix it up with a guy wearing black Air Force Ones. They got nothing to lose.
Oh, yeah. Nothing to lose, everything to win for.
And the Jaguars can't do stuff like that. Gambling in transition makes transition buckets way too easy right there.
Raiders really not afraid of contesting the drive right through. He's able to just that's 2 times where he's had an easy lane to get through. So Jaguars definitely need to stiffen up and not let him get through as much as possible. And as I say that, he's got the ball in the hot hand right now.
Picks the pocket. And headed back the other way, gets the easy 2-point layup. Kyle Jackson bringing it up for the Jaguars.
Definitely searching for what he was looking for.
Jalen Levy with it, gets the screen from White, goes the other way. And he is met by the floor.
Definitely just a little bit underplays. Had a good idea for it. Liked the idea, knew he was about to get clamped up, tried to go under around.
Yeah, again though, a player like Jalen Levy, who's very important to what the Jaguars do, but can drive to the basket sometimes very a wild manner. You definitely want to make sure the referees are being a part of the action and not just letting everything go.
Yeah, Jalen, he's very spooky, I'd say. He does some spooky stuff in terms of like getting when he's at the rim.
Yeah.
And sometimes he throws something out that I couldn't, like last time I seen him, I believe he threw out something. It looked like he was suspended in air.
Yeah. And sometimes he can be an absolute freak of an athlete. But you definitely want to make sure that we're just being safe, and that also comes with the referees' help. Graham with the rebound. Jaguars headed back the other way.
Jaguar.
And there's the bump. That's a foul on Daniel Reed. There's 2 quick ones on him. And the substitution, Julio Montez II is back in for the Lakers. Kyle Jackson from outside. That's a long 2. And just like that, the Jaguars are within 5.
Now that is what you want to say right there.
And just like that, Forte Prater pushing it back up.
Being able to respond 3 to 3 is pretty interesting. Shows a lot of competitive. drive right there. Jaguars definitely just try and get this in so this lead doesn't double from Roosevelt.
Yemi from outside. That one's no good. Dantzler can't get that rebound amongst the trees. And a great contest turns into a block for Kyle Jackson. And Yemi finishes the 2 with a pass from Jalen Levy.
I gotta say, some of the best ball movement kind of looks like where you don't know where the ball is gonna go.
Yeah.
So it kind of surprises you. It's like, oh, there's a defender right there. All right, offender. Ooh, contesting him. Really good defense right there by Yemi.
Whole lot of moves and couldn't quite finish. Jaguars get a chance to cut into the lead here. Kyle Jackson from outside, no good.
Jaguars doing a good job of getting the rebounds defensively and getting steals like that. Dantzler.
Jaguars got numbers and couldn't quite handle it.
I think Dantzler tried to be a little too fancy right there, especially being down by 7. You definitely want to go for the insurance.
Yeah, I think just make the solid pass, and he's coming to the bench, and I think Coach Bates he's telling him he tried to make the right play there.
Especially, yeah, because you have one of the defenders right hot on the trail right there.
Yeah, you know, sometimes just take a little bit extra to get both players on the same page, though. And a very late whistle.
Wow.
Maurice Commander is going to go to the line, presumably to shoot 3 free throws after the foul from Jalen Levy.
They are not happy with that one. You hear that sound.
I cannot blame them.
And Commander definitely is confident in his shooting skills right there. So Jalen Levy kind of still in disbelief that foul call was called.
First 2 free throws good from Commander. I almost forgot that he gets 3.
Yeah, he's gonna match his number. Gets as many chances as his number, hoping. And he matches it.
Knocks them all down. 3 at the line, 3 on the jersey.
They're gonna take him out for that one.
Jaguars rolling the ball up to kind of preserve some time here. Yemi for 2. Woo! That looked way too easy.
Yeah, a lot of long 2s right there for the Jaguars. They just kind of have trouble getting through the defense right now from Roosevelt.
That one's poked free, but the Lakers will maintain possession here.
Take it from the top.
Wild shot right there, no good. The Jaguars cannot corral the rebound.
And that costed them.
It definitely cost them.
Jaguars definitely were capitalizing on the rebounds right until then. The one that costed them the most, for sure.
Graham thought about the shot, passes it up, gives to Kyle Jackson. Lutolo with it. No good for him.
Defense trying to lock up the paint real fast. They're doing a good job. There it is.
Montez no good on his lay. Jaguars not having any luck in transition right now. The Lakers missed that one. Jaguars coming, they got numbers. Lutolo he can't get the layup, but he can get a trip to the line after that one.
Maybe tried to do the 360 on himself to give that momentum to the ball. Just a little too much power right there.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with those kind of moves though, because you don't want to throw yourself in the air out of control like that.
Yeah. You may move, think how you're moving, but your body might not follow.
Yeah, I mean, and then you might get bumped by anybody out there.
Yeah. Or something.
Exactly. And Tillo knocks down the first free throw. Vincent Davis rejoins the action. Second free throw good for Yemi.
Cashing in. That's what you got to do.
Montez the second, bringing it up for the Lakers.
Just crossed up a little bit. Defense is starting to come alive a little bit for the Jaguars.
It sure is.
The offense just needs to keep following it a little bit more. They're getting the most of the rebounds coming forth. Does foul, so he's number 4. Townsend is going to get a trip to line.
First free throw, no good for Malcolm Townsend.
Now, if I'm a Jaguar fan, I want to get loud here. Disruption counts.
I gotta agree with you 1,000% on that one. Second one, no good for Townsend.
Maybe they're going to wait till the game gets closer.
Yeah, like you said, you gotta get louder, man. I don't think the cheerleaders should be the only ones making noise in here.
Show this rivalry spirit as much as possible.
Exactly. Jaguars whipping it around. Kyle Jackson right at the rim, couldn't get that one to go. We got a foul on the floor. See head coach D. Brown for the Lakers right there having a very spirited conversation with the referee.
Very animated coach, I'll tell you that. Definitely love to see the passion from the coach fall through his players.
You always gotta love it. Vincent Davis misses that free throw. But yeah, you always gotta love a coach that's animated like that because you know they're gonna fight for you when you need them to.
Exactly. Been there, had that.
Ooh-wee. That's a beautiful pass right there from Prater to find Townsend at the cup.
I think he fooled everybody with the stadium because he was going to his left and passed behind him to his right.
I think he fooled Townsend himself. He fooled him right out of his shoe.
Yeah.
Jaguars looking to erase this 11-point deficit here. Turn over. Bucket in transition right there for Prater.
Prater is doing it all, making excellent passes, making excellent drives, and making excellent buckets for the Lakers.
Yeah, he's really cooking right now.
Kyle Jackson just a little too much, had a great opening to go for right there, just a little too much in that bucket.
We got a charge right there. Kyle Jackson taking the charge. And head coach for the Lakers, D. Brown, is in total disbelief for that one.
Yeah, he's not happy about that one.
He was just about at half court to talk to the referee with that one.
He was about to put on a jersey himself.
When I say half court, I mean like center court. Like he was on the flow. But again, you gotta love those animated, really very spirited coaches. Kendall Brassfield in the game for the Jaguars. He has it poked free. Prater gets the slam. And he just about jumped out of his body right there. The Jaguars are gonna take a timeout because of it.
He became a spectator for a moment.
Yes,
Feels like he does enough, but
we're going to take a break right here. The score right now is 17-32. Jaguars behind on the scoreboard. Don't go far. We are in the arc. back. Jaguars got some work to do on the scoreboard. Let's take a look at some of the action here. And you see Brasfield gets it poked away right there. And Prater on the break, he checks his blind spots and he gets up and throws that one down and flew right past our cameraman.
Yeah, he threw it down with a vengeance, and as we said, he became a spectator, just sat there and just was content with it.
Yeah, he had to sit and reflect and like, man, I really just dunked on them.
He said, man, I'm really raw right now.
I'm really like that. Johnson calling the shots right now. Finds Brasfield underneath. He finds the bucket.
That was beautiful, going all the way off the top of the backboard to get that one.
Gotta know your angles, man.
Yeah. They say you don't need math, Pythagorean theorem in certain situations like this, but I think basketball players definitely might.
Yeah, it's a little kind of hard to calculate on the fly, but that's how you become an elite player, you know?
Right on.
Brasfield being a spark plug right now. He gets an assist from Davis, and he gets another bucket.
Any momentum counts. Double dosaging, giving it yourself really does do it. Ooh.
Jaguars to rebound. Brasfield with it in transition. Jaguars got numbers. Brasfield don't care. I'm going to do it by myself. 6 quick points for him.
Do it again. He just put this game within 9.
And he just, not only did he put it within 9, he forces the Lakers into a timeout. So we're going to take a break in the broadcast once again. The score right now is 23-32. Just under 3 minutes left in the half. Don't go far. We are in the arc. And we are back. Jaguars getting back out on the floor. Kendall Brasfield has been going absolutely bonkers his last 3 possessions for the Jaguars.
Yep, came hot off the bench and was ready to do work. Saw his team down. And Kendall Brasfield's doing business for him. Let's see if they can continue it and the Jaguars can build it off.
Oh, yeah.
That was a very loud timeout for the Lakers, though.
Oh, yes, it was. But again, Coach D. Brown is very animated, very spirited. So you wouldn't expect anything less in a timeout, especially after giving up 6 quick points like that.
He was giving them the whole blueprint on how to stop him. Ball movement right here from the Lakers, trying to keep it going.
Yeah, they are whipping it around the perimeter right now. Prater with it.
You got to commend Lakers are making some very interesting angled passes.
Brasfield got the ball in his hands right now, and the hands are hot. Hands off to Makash. He finds Ilatillo. Johnson coming up top to get on the 1s and 2s. Brasfield with it.
Yeah, almost tried to go for 4 in a row right there. Just a little bit off.
No good on that one. And we get a bump right at the 2-minute warning. Nick Makash with the foul there.
Almost pushed him out of bounds with that third throw in. And the Lakers, for their high speed and high octaving action, they're really taking their time when they're at top.
Yes, they are. And Maurice Commander knocks down a 3 after what he, like you said, took his time. It didn't take much time on that one, though.
Got it, got rid of it.
Johnson no good with the floater.
That was a spooky floater right there. Uh-oh. You can't screen your own defender now.
Brassfield on defense on Commander.
Woo!
Commander creating all kinds of separation right there.
Yeah, he faded away. I didn't even see him.
Man, faded away.
Into existence. Tell me about it.
Brassfield down low. He's really good at the rim right now.
Very good, and he's all up in the defender's face.
Prater bringing it up. He's got a tough assignment.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Montez, the second for three. Looking like Montez the third for that one.
Yep.
Vincent Davis with it in the front court, passes back out. Jeremiah Johnson looking to get a good shot up for the Jaguars in this final possession of the first half. Yemi for three. No good. Vincent Davis fighting for that rebound. Jump ball, and the Jaguars maintain possession.
Then really trying hard to get these threes to knock down for the Jaguars. They made a lot of long twos, but it just seems like they just haven't knocked down the consistent threes that they needed to, the way that the Lakers have within Commander and Prater. But they are able to knock that one down in Brassfield going for it again.
Right at the rim, real easy for Kendall Brassfield. Lakers cannot get a shot up before the half, and the first half is over. Jaguars with 27 points, Lakers with 40. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after these 15 minutes to start the second half. Don't go far. We are in the arc.
Oh, so they're overall or just we're in the conference? They're doing pretty decent though.
right, and we are back just about ready to get the second half started. You see the arc is still packed. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the action from the first half of play. Let's get some replays going here. Joe, talk to me about what you're seeing out here so far, man. You see Kendall Brassfield in transition.
Yeah, Kendall Brassfield coming hot off the bench. Didn't start, but he was able to, when he got his number called, was able to put up 10 points in the 5 minutes that he played. Already in double digits, doing it for your team. There was a section where he got 3 back-to-backs. Almost got for 4. But on the other side of that token, we do got the Lakers and putting up astounding 40 points in the first half, and a quarter each has belonged to Forte Prater and Maurice Commander. Commander commanding it, leading it with 15 points and 50% at the 3 points. So putting up a lot of offense when needed, and going back to Prater, putting up 4 assists for his team. So this offense has been really working for the Lakers, and the Jaguar defense has to start and step up in order to especially lock those 2 down, because they have been the leading force, the drive of what's going against them.
Yes, they have. I wonder if they know that today is National Chocolate Day.
Oh,
how do you feel about chocolates?
I love chocolate.
What's your favorite kind?
Ooh, I like me some caramel chocolate.
Okay.
I can like me some cookies and cream. That technically counts as chocolate.
I mean, is it chocolate cookies and cream?
Yeah.
All right, it counts as chocolate.
It counts as chocolate. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with some dark chocolate. My mama's favorite right there, dark chocolate.
I'm not gonna lie, man. As far as like, I don't like the dark chocolate because it got a bitter taste. I'm cool with a lot of different kind of chocolates, man. But the dark chocolate is it's a little bitter. I know it's better for you and it's good, but just the taste, man. Is,
yes.
Lord.
Some people tell me it's an exquisite taste.
Man.
I taste it. Sometimes, there's some products that make their chocolate a little differently, and sometimes you got me squirming. Like it doesn't taste like chocolate. It tastes like a lemon. It shouldn't taste like a lemon. It should taste like chocolate.
If you eating chocolate and it tastes like a lemon, I don't think you eating chocolate.
Yeah, that is true. But everyone's got their own fair taste of chocolate right there. So
I will tell you though, best chocolate I ever had. I can't remember where this lady got it from, but it was like some Swiss chocolate or something that she got like in her travels, and she brought it back, and she had been talking about it the whole time we was doing a production with her, and we was like, hey man, you gonna have to just bring some of this chocolate in here. She did. And it was some of the best. I didn't want to share it with nobody.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of sharing though, the Lakers are sharing the ball to start the second half, and they ended up sharing it with the Jaguars.
Brassfield. A little too fast for right there, and kind of got a little ahead of his thoughts and put his foot right in the ball.
That's a really, really tough one to dribble it off his foot.
Yeah, especially when he got so much momentum going there.
Yeah.
One thing we didn't cover that we should have covered, the Lakers are living up to their name. The 5 steals to the Jaguars, 1 steal. Just got another one, so Jaguars with 2. But
yeah, the Jaguars, like you say, steals are a big thing. Rebounding is huge too. Jaguars cannot be giving up second chance points here, or second chance attempts when they're down by 13.
Yeah, rebounds so far is even split. Offensive rebounds. And
that one no good for Prater. Not quite as hot as he was to start the game, to start the second half.
That thing flipped the coin twice right there. Landed out in the Jaguars' favor. It's going to start out with the defender hot on him. I love JJ sideburns. Something you can just tell him. He usually goes to the other side.
Brassfield with the pretty little floater right there, man. That was a good-looking shot.
Yeah, very good. And he's defending 2 people at once now.
Yeah, Lakers looking to respond here.
Knows about the offensive threats. Went from Commander to Prater, but this time it is going to be number 23, Cody Mitchell, getting that one.
Kyle Jackson on the 1s and 2s trying to get the Jaguars in rhythm. And how to do it. Right to the cup. Really easy stuff for him.
And there's a nice 3 up there for the Jaguars. The goal, keep it at 4s.
Prater with it, moving it around. Montez the second has it at the moment. Back to Montez. Commander, hop step, kicks to the corner. Baseline, no good, but a trip to the line from Malcolm Townsend.
Definitely. Vincent Davis hit the ground right there.
Coach Bates not exactly happy with how this game is turning out so far.
Yeah, very much so.
First free throw is money for Townsend.
What's interesting is that a lot of these teams have their own set pace. You know, Lakers right now very patient in how they want to get through, whereas the other teams, for example, we've seen what was their IU Kokomo, they were really fast and out with it. So teams run differently. As long as you're efficient at putting up points, that pace is important to you.
Yes, it is. Johnson gets the 2 to go.
Ball movement.
Lakers turn it over there. Backcourt violation. Great defense for the Jaguars, forcing that one.
Yeah, pinball machine now that found a little hole to get through. Gonna end up in the Jaguars' favor.
Jaguars within 10. Chance to cut it to single digits here would be a big moral victory in the middle of this game right now.
Right. Fight the small battles to win the war.
Vincent Davis straight to the cup, fakes him, get him out the way, give me the 2.
Yeah. I don't care if you're tall. You can be tall over there. I'll be over here.
Be tall over there, like he said.
Oh, they're locking him up. They definitely don't want him to move.
Good defense, but that's the problem when you triple team somebody and 2 people left open, and it didn't matter right there. The Jaguars coming back the other way. Rasfield out of control, but fully within control.
Yeah, he saw the whole world and then saw the hoop and got it.
And just like that, the Jaguars are within 6, and Coach D. Brown is not feeling it, so we're going to take a timeout courtesy of the Lakers. Score right now is 37-43. Full timeout. We're going to take a break and don't go far. We are in the arc. And we are back. Jaguars with a hot hand right now, cutting the lead from as big as it was to just 6 points here.
And Kendall Brasfield is starting to lead the way. Look at that shot right there. No looker through the round. Showed the entire world the ball, then said it's going to go in the hoop. And let's get it back into resume play.
Exactly what he did. That shot, no good. Nearly tipped in. Jaguars still fighting for the rebound, and somehow we came up with it. I'll take it.
Yeah, Jaguars kind of tripping over themselves right there. JJ picks it up.
Rasfield with it.
Lakers trying to finally said, okay, yeah, he's hot. They tried to double team him right there. Good recovery right there by Yimmy. Gonna go back to him.
With it, he takes the outside shot. That's no good.
Usually he be cashing those, maybe just a little off today. Maybe hopefully later on he'll find his groove.
Lakers looking to get a point on the board here. And that one was just way too even for Malcolm Townsend.
That was Malcolm Townsend right there, just waiting it out, keeping it.
Jaguars moving it around the perimeter. Benson Davis sets the screen for Johnson. Kyle Jackson looking to put a point up. No good on that one. Somebody tipped the ball. Let's see who it was. And it was a gentleman in the black jerseys. Jaguars will maintain possession here.
All right, you get another life, get another chance, get another go at it. Gonna start with JJ. Let's get it started.
You see Coach T-Mac kind of creeping in the frame right there. Her team got the win earlier this evening, hoping the Jaguars can go two.
A very electric win indeed, too.
Johnson no good on that too. Vincent Davis trying to clean up the mess, but he's fouled before he can do so.
Vincent Davis is definitely a very consistent scorer for the Jaguars. So when it's ever insane, it's a pretty good chance of going in. Hopefully we can have this faith in him right here.
Oh yeah, nothing but faith.
Inch closer as much as you can. This used to almost be a 20. Was about to be a 10-point deficit. Now it's creeping in a little bit more.
Yeah, it was at least at 13 at one point.
Yeah.
And now it's at 7 currently.
The girls were down by 10, so the comeback factor is in the gym.
Davis knocks down the second free throw, and now the score is just a 6-point lead. Montez hands off to, he gets it right back. Prater with it.
Dangerous to leave Prater open.
Ooh, Montez fakes the pass and then knocks down the 3.
Spooky 3 right there. Was being closed in on all angles.
Elatillo knocks down a 3 in response. Right back at you.
Swish, and there is a 4. We are within 6.
Lakers moving it around, waiting for somebody to get open.
They're not afraid to run up the shot clock as much as possible.
Not at all.
They will pass until it's time.
Montez the second. Another 3.
Starting to become another emerging warrior for the Lakers right there.
Listen, Davis looking for some daylight. Kendall Brassfield finds it. He's having one heck of a game right now.
He's ready for it. Knew what time it was. Starting to come to play with it. And I think the Jaguars are starting to radiate off that energy. But it's not going to radiate off that. That was a nice 3 right there in the corner.
And they got to get that radiation going on both sides of the floor right now.
We're back to 10.
Kyle Jackson on the drive. He gets fouled before he gets there. His layup no good, but he will get a trip to the line.
Kyle Jackson. Definitely one of the leaders right here for the Jaguars. So he's going to try and lead this and hope he can get these 2 right here. Everyone counts. And everyone.
Kyle Jackson hits the first free throw. And let's go ahead and take a look at the replay to see the foul here. You see him driving.
Yeah, that's the 3. Knocks down both of them right here. So it cuts to 8. Base basketball is definitely a game of halves here.
Lakers up by 8. And 3 from Maurice Commander. Lakers up by 11 now.
A little frustrating as a Jaguar because it keeps teetering. You get 1, they get 2. You get 2, they get 3.
That's why it's important you play both ends of the floor. DeLon Coffer White. He gets the shot to go.
D. Brown was very, I would say very, I don't know how to put it. But he
Very
was,
against
he
that
just
one
couldn't
going
believe
in.
that went in.
Yes.
Just could not believe. He was perplexed, discombobulated. We'll say that.
He predicted that one would not go in.
Can't use his word choice, but
Sounds like Kevin Garnett out here. Give you a hint. Exactly what happened. You see White with the bucket.
looked at the last one. Now we're on the next one.
Commander with it. Kyle Jackson defending.
Don't fight your teammates.
White with the rebound.
Don't fight yourself. Taking it.
No good on that one for Kyle Jackson. Coach Bates looking to switch things up here.
Rick McCash is creeping around.
Julio Montez, the second, knocks down the mid-range two. Coach Bates calls the timeout. We're going to take a break in the broadcast, and we will be back. The score right now is 48 for the Jaguars, 59 for the Lakers. Don't go far. We are in the arc.
Hello, I'm Elijah Gomez, and here's what's happening in the Jaguars Sports Minute. In men's basketball, the Jaguars recently faced off against Marian University. The two teams went back and forth with plays. While the Jaguars had a strong second half, they unfortunately did not come out on top in the match. I'm Elijah Gomez. I'll be back with more news. Let's get back to the game action.
The Athletic and Recreation Center is now reopened. After being closed due to COVID precautions, the center is now available to the public. There are free weights, exercise machines, and cardiovascular equipment, all located in the A building of Governor State. These are all free benefits for actively registered Governor State University students. Just use My One Card to get in. The public can also join for a fee. For more information, please visit govst.edu/recfit.
And we are back. You see the Lakers are up over the Jaguars by 11 here.
Yeah, Lakers seem to just have a new hot player ready to go. First half was Prater and Commander. They slowed down, but Montez has started to pick up the slack. And he just landed 3 back-to-back baskets, 2 of them being threes. The long range 2 right there. Dancer's moving around him, dancing on him, as you would say.
White with it, looking to find some space. Finds Dantzler on the cut. Couldn't finish. Nick McCosh can, though.
Pick up your team. That's what you want. We are within single digits.
Let's see if the Jaguars can build upon that and keep it within single digits. And Maurice Commander knocks down a long shot.
Picking up where he left off. Dantzler is now going to get it back up top.
Alonzo Coffer White gets shoved out the air just about on his way to the cup.
Thought he had it.
Fouled by Cody Mitchell.
I really thought he had it right there.
It looked good.
Sometimes the ball be an illusion when it's going up. Just be like, oh wait, it's about to go sail over. Nope, hit rims. Double rim and doesn't go in. Cash in? Yes.
White with the first free throw to go.
These free throws right now for the Jaguars are starting to come through. Davis last time. Now it's going to be White. Double done.
Gets them both. Prater bringing it up, hands off to Julio Montez the second.
Montez pretty patient with going up top.
Whole lot of fakes. None of it amounted to anything on that missed shot for Montez II.
Yeah, it looked like a magician trying to pull out the right trick, but couldn't find it.
Ooh, the defense did what it's supposed to do right there for the Lakers.
Passed right to Ninja. No contact.
Commander with it. Gets the screen from Townsend. He drives. Jaguars wanted to travel, and I did too. We headed back the other way. Dantzler finds Makash. Good teamwork right there on that play.
Yeah, that was some beautiful ball movement right there. Up to down. Really fast pace, too. And I think that's the Jaguars are trying to do. They're trying to break the tempo of the Lakers right now because you see right here, we've got Commander going pretty slow, pretty patient.
Wow. Wow. That's a very controversial call for everybody sitting on this side of the floor. But referees know what they're doing a little bit more than I do. So
yeah, look, it definitely from our end right here looked like he kicked right off his foot and then went out.
That's not what I saw. But hey, again, I just got a Gov State sweatshirt on. No stripes on my shirt. Jalen Levy jumping into the game, and he's immediately pushing it for the Jaguars. Hands off to Dakari Graham. He's looking to set it up. Zelikofer White is fouled on an entry pass.
All right.
Looks like there may be a little bit of extra chirping inside, but all very competitive.
Very much so. May not be Michigan State and Ohio, but it's still rivalry is hot here.
Jaguars will maintain possession. Dakari Graham on the inbound. Near turnover. Nick Nakash for two. And no good there. Montez the second with it up top. He takes the mid-range two, and he gets that to go over Jalen Levy.
Fantastic.
Score deficit is at 10. Graham couldn't cut it to 8 right there. Forte Prater with it.
Action is certainly picked up as both teams are starting to speed up really a lot. The Lakers starting to know.
Bucket right there from Malcolm Townsend. And you gotta love Coach D. Brown, even though his team is winning, he still wants more out of them.
Yeah, doing a little duck work right there. Oh, he just decided to throw it up.
Sometimes it just works like that. You got it like that, go on and get it.
He just said, let me put it right there for you.
Lakers being very patient, moving it around. You always get the sense they're looking for a really good shot. That was really crazy how they almost got a second chance point there.
Yeah, that was a 4-on-1, and the one almost won.
Zelikofer White with it. He's surveying. He takes the mid-range two. That's no good. And bodies on the floor. Lakers end up with it. They got some numbers in transition. Can't get that to go.
That was a very spooky move right there by Prater. Almost able to will it in.
Ball possession goes to the Jaguars here. Jalen Levy bringing it up for the Jaguars.
Gotta hold your breath when he does, because he'll be doing something.
Nick Nakash on the drive. Floater way too easy for him. Julio Montez the second bringing it up now for the Lakers. Montez looking for space. He finds it. Almost got that wild circuit shot to go, but now the Jaguars are headed back the other way. Ilatillo almost had an easy 2 there, but he was fouled before he can get it done.
A little bit of momentum right now for the Jaguars. Getting a couple calls going their way and getting a lot of people to the free throw line. Chipping away as you may. Here's the replay.
Take a look at the replay here. You see the foul, easy call right there, swipe down. As Yemi Ilatillo knocks down the first free throw. He gets another free throw here. And a chance to cut it to 6 points. No good, so the deficit remains at 7. Still something very manageable, just over 6 minutes left in the game.
Oh, almost trying to go.
Gamble on the steal almost provided an easy bucket. So many Jaguars got up for that one. I don't know who blocked that shot. Ilatillo with a head of steam. He's got to be careful driving like that. That was a very wild shot attempt, but you gotta love the effort. You gotta love the heart for him to go up to get that bucket. No good on the layup, but he does get tripped to the line.
Gonna get a whole run back.
Take a look at the replay. He's coming down, head full of steam, and just couldn't get the angle. He does get the first free throw to go, though, so I will take it.
Yeah, how far this used to be, it's starting to get a little closer. The free throws are starting to come through right now for the Jaguars.
Ilatillo good on the second free throw. Phenomenal stuff.
And just as this game thought she was over, it's a lot spookier than you remember.
Lakers moving it around the perimeter. Townsend with a lot of space. Townsend back to Townsend. Commanders with it on the perimeter. He takes the 3. No good. Lakers with a second look at it. Cody Mitchell grabbing that rebound.
Jaguar defense is really starting to force the Lakers to move the ball a lot more uncomfortably. They're starting to pause a little more.
We got a foul on the ball here. This one's on the line, Zelikoff for White. Lakers with possession here. Cody Mitchell receiving an inbound. Near steal for the Jaguars right there, but the Lakers get a chance to reset. 10 seconds on the clock. And a foul away from the ball. This one's on Jalen Levy. Love the energy, love the effort, but we got to make sure we're playing defense without fouling.
Giving the opponent too many chances. Definitely don't want that, especially this part of the game.
Maurice Commander couldn't get that one to go. Jaguars with it. And out of bounds here. Thought the Jaguars had an easy 2 right there for a second.
Crowd's coming alive now, everybody. For those of you tuning in at home, we've got a very good game for you.
Jaguars could definitely use the assist from the crowd, just down by 5 points with 4.5 minutes left.
Bates is getting animated himself.
And Dakari Graham getting animated, getting those animated buckets.
Closest the game has ever been so far. We are within 3.
And that layup was just way too easy for David Swedura.
Oh, he's getting serious. Bates took off his jacket.
Yeah, you hate to see the Jaguars giving up a bucket like that. But they get one right back. Nick McCosh right inside. And like you said, Coach Bates took off the jacket.
Ooh, man, Jalen Levy thought he was going to try and pass, but he was a whole frame late.
And we got a timeout courtesy of Coach D. Brown and the Lakers. We'll take a break in the broadcast, and we will be back. It's a very tight game right now. Score 65-68. Lakers up just by a bit. Don't go far. We are in the arc. We are back. Taking a look at some of the replays from tonight's action. You see Nick McCosh met with some resistance. Not enough to stop him from getting that bucket, though.
Yeah.
And that one brings the Jaguars to within 3.
Lakers ball right here.
Lakers with possession. Montez the second running the show. He gets a screen from Commander. He's left wide open. And you cannot do that with him.
It is with these passes that the Lakers that are making, the over-the-head jump shots, finding somebody to their teammates. Interesting, getting creative with it, with the ball movement.
Ollie Carter-White looking for 2.
That's
a tough shot. Couldn't make it.
Yeah, he's throwing some line drives right at the rim.
Just under 3 minutes. Jaguars looking at a 6-point deficit here. Commander again. Commander again. If you look in the crowd, you can see who's with him. You can see Coach Bates is all kind of discombobulated. We're going to take a quick break to get him back together. We're going to be right back. Score right now is 65-74. Lakers ahead. Don't go far. We are in the arc. We are back. Jaguars with it. Dakari Graham bringing it up. He's met with resistance from Prater. Believe he can't get that one to go.
Just shy of it, too.
Julio Montez the second with it. He's driving, trying to lose Graham. Can't quite do that. Lakers can't get that one to go, but they get another look at it. And they look to run some clock, but they don't have much on the shot clock, so they got to get something up. That was it, and this is the chance for them to run some clock here.
2 minutes.
Maurice Commander with it up top. Ilutello in his face.
Commander's
Nick McCosh comes in and bumps him off the spot.
Yeah, try to blitz Commander right there to get early, get out there.
You see, Coach Bates is telling his team you can't let these people get everything they want in here, man. Right. He took off the jacket and the shirt was untucked at one point. He took the time out to tuck it back in. On the ground now. And Maurice Commander floating through the air to get that one to go. He's got 29 on the night. Goodness gracious.
Ooh, taking a page out of the Lakers' book with that overhead pass.
Nick McCosh looking to get in the paint. He does, can't get it to go though.
Buckets haven't just been hitting the way they were used to.
And you get the sense that the Lakers just want to run some clock here with just over a minute left in this game and an 11-point lead.
Definitely.
Ooh. Maurice Commander from outside, no good. Levy in transition. He finds Ilatillo. He finds the cup. And we got a timeout from Coach Bates here. Don't go far. We are in the arc scoring right now. It's 67-76, Lakers ahead. Lakers with it, just trying to cross half court here, and the game is completely in their hands right now.
We got some 2-2-on-2 action right now. Jaguars desperately looking for a steal. All defenses are, all forces go, especially on the hot hands.
Good defense right there. Zilla Copper-White finds Nick McCosh. He takes a quick jumper. That's no good. And if the Lakers can cross the half court, that would be the ball game, but the Jaguars foul. And Coach Bates cannot be happy about how this evening turned out for his team.
Yeah, especially because you had a lot of opportunities, especially with your team closing in closing the gap.
Yeah, they definitely had a lot of opportunities, and it's just kind of tough that couldn't get the stops that they wanted.
Yeah, I haven't seen Brassfield in a minute, and he had the hot hand here in this game. Big factor to what would have been the Jaguars' big comeback.
Yeah, it would have been really nice. Would have been really nice. Montez is second at the line shooting free throws here. He's no good on the first, doesn't get a chance at the second. Jaguars put up one last shot. Nick McCosh, no good, out of bounds. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Jaguars fall to the Lakers in this one. Final score is 67 for the Lakers, 67 for the Jaguars, 76 for the Lakers. Really, really tough game right there. Josiah, tell me, what do you see from the Jaguars, and how can they respond in their next outing?
I definitely saw when in the midst of the game, they kind of started to pick it up a little bit, pick up the pace. They realized that the Lakers were really taking their time, especially when they had the ball in possession. I feel like they tried to defend the drive too much, because in their last showing that's where they got blown up at. So then they tried to defend that too much, and they left too many people open for the three. And there was always someone, whether if it was Prater, whether if it was Commander, they knocked it down mostly outside. Their shots were really good. So, and then also, especially, I think getting out to a hot start really needs to get within the Jaguars. Because as you've seen right there, they're capable of bringing it back. They're capable of coming together as a team and figuring out a game plan. And it was working for a time being.
Yeah.
And just imagine if they had kept it just a little bit tighter in the beginning, and then they start closing the gap in the end. and then therefore now we're looking maybe a tie ball game, and now possibly pushing it to overtime. Whatever. But in this case, being able to kind of come out and be ready, not to let the other team dictate the pace so fast, is very important, especially in games like this where it got within 3.
Yeah.
And within 3, anything could happen. It is anyone's game.
That's true.
So.
Yeah, well, hopefully Jaguars can get the memo and be ready for the game that they have on this Saturday coming up. So without anything else to say, for everybody in Control Room A, everybody here in the ARC, Josiah Scott, I am Zamar Tompkins. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. I represent for the Jaguars. No, I'm a fighter, yeah, I stand tall. I carry this weight on my shoulders, never a folder. I'm always gon' ball. Instead of it's time for the red, and I'm about to clock in, going in, never count me out. I'ma always make it like a legislator. This is dedication, this why mama made me up. I rise from the pavement, but that's just since I was a baby, walking in greatness, no patience. I say life by the neck and I break it like generation, no curses. Yeah, I live in my